I just want to get this out there because I am just astounded, but I see that what I see going on out there with the pitching constantly on lead gen campaigns. I mean, everybody's getting hit up with this. I am, you are. I see it like going off with, Vistage chairs, executive coaches, law firms out there, professionals are just getting hit with, let me do lead gen for you. And I want to comment on that because it is, there's pitfalls in this scenario. And so what I have up here on the whiteboard is, uh, first of all, is growing your business. And you know this, but it helps to flesh this out is, first of all, you need an infrastructure there to grow your business. And I won't go into all those pieces right now, but it includes, CRM, your AI and automated workflows, pipeline tracking, visibility, which is your marketing. And so those are some of the foundational infrastructure pieces. Without those, it's going to be bubblegum and toothpicks. So you got to get that infrastructure right in order to grow and nurture your business, no matter what size your business is. So then we know, just breaking it down, there's sales and marketing. And so if you look at Fortune 1000 companies, elite executive coaches, elite law firms, they're doing both. They are selling, they are also marketing. The selling piece is what everyone's pitching, with very few, I don't hardly see any of the pitches that Vistage shares get or coaches get or the people pitching me. It's all selling. It's AI, I've got AI, I've got go to, market workflows. Let me get you qualified leads. I can, warm up leads, all this stuff about selling. And, obviously it's hard to tell whether they have even the best tools or truly AI in place or not. But it's just what everybody pitches. Nobody is talking about the marketing side. And I will just go to my grave knowing that the way to build a business, the way the elite firms and coaches and professionals do it, is they do both. They market. And so if you're getting pitched by somebody that's only talking about that, no matter how great it sounds, you've got to run for the hills. And I want to mention a couple things here that get involved with this is, first of all, when you're just dealing with somebody who's pitching the sales, more book calls, more leads, more conversations. I'm going to warm them up. And you don't do any of the marketing. It is just cold. You've got to pair that with authority content, thought leadership, trust assets, get yourself out there and, be the one that everybody sees as the leader in the category. Because if it's just selling, you turn it off and lead activity goes away. You turn it on and activity happens, whether it's good or not, broadly speaking. But when you're doing the authority content and marketing, not just sharing other people's content, which I see Vistage shares executive coaches doing all the time. Here's an article, go read it. Here's the top 10 list, go read it. Not only does it do nothing for you, but it actually works against you because you just look boring. You look lazy. You do not look like somebody that stands out. And there's a lot of competition. When you have the authority content going on, that's your own with the selling, what happens is you have evergreen content, you have search visibility, you have social proof, you have brand authority, and you have an audience that continues to get to know you over time. And so cost per deal goes down, your inbound goes up, and outbound gets easier. Now, doing this authority content and the marketing is a long game. The selling obviously generates quicker activity, but you can't forsake doing the marketing piece of it. And so another thing that happens is you don't want to get caught where you are just running campaigns nonstop, because what happens is you're hiring when you do that and get that going, you're just really hiring a product. You're just putting a product in place as opposed to a partnership where you're working together, highly collaborative on the selling piece, the marketing piece, and so forth. And I got to give you an example. So I see this over and over. Now, if you know me, you see my stuff. We do both sides of that equation. We have next level and category leading AI. I've got developers on the team I've hired, AI entrepreneurs that are the best in the business as part of my team. They're on board. So this is, having those experts that have built out all my automation, my AI logic, our go-to-market workflows. We have a CRM that we give every client that tracks opportunities. We have a pipeline engine, AI list curation and enrichment tools. So all of the selling that needs to happen, we're doing at a very high level. And but then also the marketing of it, where we have original content, a lot of video content. I have in-house video editors, and our clients are standing out, being very creative, having live LinkedIn webinars they're doing. Their content is actually getting in front of the prospects they're reaching out to get on a call and certainly to buy their service. And so they're just building a community. And when you do this, good things happen. It just helps conversions everywhere. We all know that marketing supports the selling. And so an example is I'm associated with a law firm that I build out. We've got, through that law firm, Vistage members. For example, this is why we work with Vistage Chairs. We have sponsored the executive summits through Barth Calderon, the law firm I'm associated with that I've been growing out for many years. And we are top Vistage speakers through Barth Calderon. And so, know Vistage really well. But my point is with that law firm is that we do so much content, authority content. These attorneys, asset protection, estate planning, business planning attorneys are very busy. In some cases, you can't get on the calendar with some of these attorneys for 3 months. They're so busy. We have about 13,000 clients across the country, but we are doing a ton of authority-based content. We're doing live LinkedIn webinars, live Zoom webinars, in-person events. The attorneys are getting on with me. We're recording content that's going out, getting in front of our leads. We have a big blog that is that we send out this content to our ever-growing community. We have a very engaged blog subscriber community. And what happens is we have so many incoming leads from that, and we are absolutely considered an authority in our marketplace. We're all over LinkedIn. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere. And we positioned ourselves as the category leader. And it's helped with our conversions. It's insane. And so, I've been doing this for 13, 14 years with the firm. We're out there. It's great. Same thing with the clients at Giant Jacks Media is you as a Vistage Chair executive coach, owner of a boutique law firm, a professional growing a business, needing clients, need to have this same sort of visibility. So it's driving me crazy when I see all these firms pitching, and they look good. Their websites are great. They speak a good language, and they're, if you see guarantee promises on a website, run for the hills. But they're all talking about, I'm going to get you great leads. I'm going to do these campaigns. I'm going to warm people up. I'm going to call. And it just is, to me, carnival barking. And so be careful of that. Find the right solution for you where you've got marketing going, original content, where you have the visibility while you also have the pipeline operating system. Make sure that's done right. It truly is AI. And have those combined together, hand in glove, and that will create consistency, pipeline, authority over time. So I'll say here that if you want to get my blog, text Giant Help to that number below. Every Friday, I send out my #1 tools, strategies, and tips. I'm like you. I'm in the gutter, grinding every day, building out the businesses I have, and using the tools that work for me. So like you, I've got a closed business as well. I give you my tools. So do that. And then also around this video, you can get with me for a strategy session. Love to hear about your business. You can also scan that QR code to get on a Zoom with me for a strategy call, and let's get acquainted. Happy to dive into your business, talk about the selling and the marketing piece, how those are combined, and why that is really the best practice. And every agency that's doing it right knows that. You've got to do both. All right. Thanks.